Bersambung.
Bersambung
Tadi ada
kan.
kamera tu terberhenti dah. So okay, kita sambung lah.
Macam I mean like
kat mana kita tadi?
Sekolah rendah tadi macam allowing the teachers do what they do. Macam gitu. Sebab I remember lah masa awal dulu, like bila awal tu I say like maybe 6-5 years back kan, start to tengok macam buku sekolah anak kan, masa bawa daripada UK semua macam ni lah. Kita kind of like have an idealistic punya thinking and there's about macam education untuk anak semua kan, tengok buku anak syllabus. Masa time tu mulalah kita ni pun dah macam kan, okay, you know what, I'm not going to deal with it, whatever they learn at school the teachers will learn, because kita full trust sebenarnya actually syllabus sekolah pendidikan kita ni pasal kita ni okay dah, macam actually dia okay. It's just a matter of like how maybe it's being taught, like macam how, and then how the kids learn, itu saja. But generally when I look at the books and reflect macam okay je, macam dia cater untuk pace semua budak macam tu lah kan. Sebab tengok ni tapi bila kata okay tu maksudnya
masuk Kak Shira dia put equality
daripada macam the textbook tu, dia punya buku aktiviti dan sebagainya, macam gitu. When I say okay tu maksudnya macam kata
still okay lah.
Bila okay tu maksudnya macam like kita, you know what, you want macam international school punya macam very high level kind of thing macam gitu. You know macam tu lah kan. We taking the middle road here macam tu lah. Because yalah, walaupun we all Falah and the elders and the second one pernah merasa sekolah kat London, kat UK, and I've seen how it's been. Memang it's best, tapi be realistic lah. Be back home in Malaysia kan, like macam mana kita macam gitu kan. So over time tu macam, you know, I kind of like macam, you know, slow down in terms of my expectation. Tapi just let them be happy, just go through it. We're not going to, you know, meddle too much on it macam tu kan.
So macam apa in term of macam exam result, Kak Shira concern?
To be one thing maybe because we were busy, but we're not really macam talking about exam result. Satu one time tu kan maybe abinya memakai, dia ingat masa tu. Remember lagi masa time tu siapa dapat F? Falah dapat F. F. Okay. Falah. Apa? Falah dapat F kan. And then lepas tu masa tu kakak ada sekolah rendah lagi ni. I don't know, this is like what, like 4 years ago. Macam bila cakap ni macam like lama lah.
Kena recall balik
macam itulah kan. Dia dapat F. Lepas tu dia kata Falah F tu gagal kan, macam gitulah. Kakak F tu gagal lah gini, macam tu. Kakak tu sekolah rendah lagi kan. Lepas tu and then this is when, you know, as parents interview macam gitu. No Falah, Umi dah cakap, you know, Umi cakap macam tu. Because like ultimately you want them to like, you do not want them to just rasa macam bila fail tu gagal tau. Macam what is the meaning of that? Macam tu. So dia kata F tu gagal. What does it mean kan? So I say okay, no Falah, actually this like this. If you got A, it means amazing effort. Okay. Maybe I don't know if like you don't have seen that kan, but
so,
and actually that post tu yes,
okay.
I don't know if you can find for it kan. Okay, if I can recall this, but it went viral actually that time because abinya post kan dekat situ kan, that our conversation. Okay, A, kalau you got A means that it's amazing effort, amazing effort. Okay, means that you've done an amazing effort to get an A.
Kiranya banyak benda yang hang buat untuk dapat
B is B something effort.
B is apa? Best good. Okay. C can do better effort. Okay. Can do better effort. Okay, sebab di belakang tu. D is do more effort. Okay.
E, extra effort required. F, full time effort required.
Okay, full time.
So we focus those results,
so
those A, B, C, D, F tu on effort.
Okay, alright. So maksud dia tak adalah macam bagi tahu F tu is a gagal. So it's demotivate.
What does it mean when you get an F? F means you need to put your effort full time.
Okay.
Itu pasal itu. Macam itu kan.
Itu bagus lah. Kalau macam let's say your anak apa semua dapat F apa semua, jangan direct tu macam F ni gagal kena belajar.
Instead of it like macam sebenarnya memanglah you know you deserve that because like you didn't put an effort. but not that you deserve that because you failed or you're a failure or a loser,
effort
you know.
Kurang.
But I guess sometimes when we don't explain this to the kids, diorang akan macam, oh bila dah dapat F tu, diorang memang tak pandai. And I think that's very wrong.
Salah
to let them have that kind of thinking.
Yep.
So macam go back to that lah. Nanti maybe later you can share dalam Skolar Malaysia ni lah kan. Because like maknanya as a parents, those are the kind of like intervention lah that you come in kan. Memanglah I don't ni kan tak adalah macam ni kenapa lah macam dapat F ni. Inilah kita pula tambah membebel kan. Itu satu. Lepas tu kita pergi buka balik buku tu. Ni tak faham ni tak faham tu semua kan. Macam like
okay, that's a good example.
Not really lah macam tu. Macam kadang-kadang cikgu ni dah salah ni lah pula. Kita pergi ni cikgu ni ajar tak betul ke apa ke semua.
Pergi serang cikgu pula.
Kita pula balik tanya cikgu kan. Well, in terms of that pun we know lah, not all teachers pun macam they teach differently. Some ada memang macam tu, setengah memang adalah juga yang macam can do, we would have expected more ke apa ke. Tapi macam yalah, kita ni bukanlah macam realistically macam kata we do not want to put too much on kata worry or concern or try to put that macam shift that blame or macam kata memang ni kan. So I think as a parent juga bila educating the kids, so kata macam don't try to be so perfect, trying to get macam perfect everything sampai macam bila macam ni cikgu ni lah tak buat macam ni kita buat usaha macam gitulah kan. So find the middle line lah macam kan to manage everything.
Semalam Ustaz Rizal cakap government kena trust on the educators. So hari ni parents cakap
trust on the teachers. Even though macam things are not perfect, macam kita pun tahu teachers pun maybe some ni, tapi kita
put 100%
because like you as a parent pun we are not perfect pun in educating our kids.
True.
We still have a lot to learn juga, and I'm still learning macam gitu. So kata, and we do not want them to kata macam the kids ni kata memang cikgu ni patut ni gini-gini, macam suddenly dia pula the critical. We don't do that. I mean, we always kata macam respect the teachers. What's that more? Okay, respect the teachers apa semua ni kan. Ya. A amazing effort, B brilliant effort.
Okay.
So macam lepas tu itulah lepas tu Fala tanya. C can do better effort. Betul lah.
Macam tadi
macam tadi lah macam dulu ni kan. So yeah, it went viral. That time it was like 12.2k likes and 7,000 shares.
Boleh monetize
this was back in 2016. Okay. So boleh lah kot.
Masa tu
boleh posterize it lah kan.
Masa tu tak kenal lagi dia.
Dah
tak kenal lagi.
So but I think in the beginning that has always been we always emphasize on macam the kids punya state lah, macam maybe macam gitulah kan. Not to ni, we put trust on the teachers, and kata kita pun a lot of the time macam kita tak pressure the kids to kind of like do that. Although macam adalah masanya macam kena pressure juga, tapi memang ada ada time macam gitu, tapi eventually macam okay, what you need to really do is to, it's not being pressure them, tapi you nak kena sensitive dengan kids, you nak kena monitor from time to time. What do they need at this point of time? What do they need? Macam gitu.
Alright.
Or what do you think that needs to be corrected?
Cikgu pun supposedly kena macam tu juga.
But cikgu pun kita faham lah how many kids kan.
Dia jangan stand
kan how many kids tu kan.
I understand lah, satu kelas ada maybe 40 student apa semua. Tapi cikgu kena ada
it's true
sensitivity.
That's why ideally sebenarnya itulah tujuan Persatuan Ibu Bapa dan Guru. Ideally that's why pun sebenarnya relationship macam mana. Tapi macam kadang-kadang kita ni maybe lah kan, there's no real in-depth conversation dengan macam parents ke apa ke semua kan. Okay, give an example lah. Macam Falah dengan Nohan kan, masa PKP tu dia English teacher minta diorang join a competition.
Okay.
Competition masuk English punya poem declamation lah, buat video. I had a hard time to convince them
untuk buat
to
benda
do
tu.
it. Tapi kita tak adalah nak cakap macam kat cikgu macam dia say like kenapa nak kena buat ni cikgu nak ni macam gitu kan. Okay, like, macam we understand that sebenarnya all the teacher pun nak want to see them at least ada something, ada buat macam gitu semua kan. You understand? Kita ni pun nak try to do, tapi at that time macam okay, the teacher dah provide that platform for you to kind of like do it. Alright. Now like macam ini kalau dia pergi sekolah maybe diorang akan buat je, tapi bila kat rumah macam masa PKP kan, jenuh lah Umi ni macam Nuhan, walaupun dia macam Fala ni macam why do I have to do it, Nuhan ni macam dia takut nak buat kan. I remember the processes that I went through was macam okay, you know what, I start with Nuhan first. So Nuhan, maknanya this is like sensitive to like macam what you kind of like do it. So macam okay lah Nuhan, I'm going to guide you do this. Okay, let's how kind of do this together. So sebenarnya what happened is that macam lama-lama tu macam okay, Nuhan bila dia dah mula dapat buat tu macam okay pula dia ikut apa benda Umi cakap. I'm guiding him macam tu kan. Kita pun siap buat, okay you buat cara macam ni, cara macam ni semua kan. So macam and then suddenly bila okay Nuhan nak buat macam ni, say this good Nuhan, you kind of like give direct feedback tau. So lepas tu end of the day tu he felt like macam satisfied because he managed to overcome his fear, his
confidence,
his fear, his hesitation. And then so the confidence dia naik tau. So meaning to say, kalau kita as a parents juga macam kadang-kadang kita nak ikutkan sangat anak ni semua, kita macam like itu lagi mudah lah sebenarnya. Okay, tak nak buat lah. But, kan. Tapi you know what, yelah kadang-kadang pressure daripada cikgu pun menjadi kata I've got to do this juga sebenarnya kan. Macam gitu kan kalau kita nak ambil mudah. So that's why nampak tak macam kadang-kadang the dynamics between the teacher parent tu lah kan. Tapi kan, tapi kiranya macam bila dia macam gitu, outcome dia bagus lah untuk the kids. They get something out of it lah kan. For Nuhan lah, he's like very macam happy lah. But if they ask him to do it again, tak adalah. Fala pula bila dah tengok macam Nuhan buat senang macam tu, okay Fala buat lah. So okay lah buat ni semua macam tu kan.
Fala terus boleh buat lah kan.
Yelah, tapi macam sebab macam exactly how to do it macam gitu kan. Dia buat. Tapi lama-lama bila dia dah buat banyak tu, you can see dia punya emotion. So but I will take this as a interest. It's a good macam kind of like exercise to show them later on. You remember the time when you do not want to do this thing, but then we do this thing slowly macam gitu kan, and then see what you achieved kan. Something like that. So is this little things lah. Benda ni pun kalau takkan cikgu yang suruh, kita as parent tak adalah kita nak buat. so nampak tak macam kadang-kadang why you this is the kind of things the good things juga macam cikgu punya peranan di situ as a parents punya peranan macam tu. All of it macam as a parents, you kena realize macam mana you nak make that kind of process meaningful for them. Bukan jadi parents you hantar. Bukan macam kita pun tahan ni kalau ni tak buat ni cikgu ni suruh buat ni, buat nyongek-nyongek macam gitu kan. Sebenarnya macam nak stress, tapi macam lepas tu cakap dengan cikgu, dia kata cikgu kata masa dewasa cikgu dia kata macam so relieved that I can make them do it, because sebenarnya the teacher pun tahu nak motivate diorang to do it is very difficult. So I'm also relieved lah that I kind of do it kan. Walaupun kita pun sibuk, kita macam pening kepala kita kan. So that's an example lah kan of how what kind of activities yang sebenarnya you can as a parent you can make full use of that opportunity that that come kan. Okay Kak,
another question. So soalan ni
keberapa dah ni?
Keempat. So kita akan buat session sejam. Sejam, okay, korang mesti tengok sampai habis.
Aduh ya.
So soalan keempat, what do you think about gadget? Macam gadget kepada anak-anak, adakah dia menjadi gangguan kepada anak-anak untuk belajar apa semua?
Tough
Kak.
Memang soalan-soalan tu ni kan like macam soalan tu very typical question. But apa ni I don't want to give a typical answer because like macam, and then kalau nak bagi realistic answer ni pun dah macam
dia nak kena datang daripada diri.
Because a lot of it depends on like macam mana dia you punya parenting style apa dia kan. Tapi yalah, one thing as you might know now, macam our parenting style, my parenting style has been macam kind of like relax, tapi bukan kata I would like to say relax tu bukan macam you go all the rules macam itu. Sebab yalah kita pun we were busy juga macam tu kan. Tapi
dia perasan satu yang diorang ni bila akak kata macam Abang Lee kata, akak kata macam stop playing the phone, diorang akan stop. dia macam dia orang akan ikut lah. Tapi yang tu
okay, one of the things that macam gitu kata, okay, satunya benda tu, okay, why you may ask you to stop playing these gadgets is because sebenarnya macam this not good for your brain. Macam tu lah kan. Maknanya macam okay, bagi satu macam impact yang macam explain why you kena ada macam gitu. Macam gitulah kan. But the thing is macam okay, what I think macam pro sebab macam gadget ni sebenarnya ialah macam when they play tu sebenarnya actually they are macam interacting with others and actually they play games. Semua orang ada je diorang. Sama kan? Kakak, Pala, Muhan, Ihsan. Actually they playing games. They playing games with one another. Kan? Lawan-lawan dengan kakak ni pun macam Nuhan dengan Ihsan ni duk bergaduh main game tu. Sebab macam Nuhan yang so we know what they kind of like do that because they obviously they're on social media semua kan. Tapi macam tu lain tau. When you use gadget tu, what do you use that gadget for? Kan? When you use what do you use that gadget for? For the kids, for the boys right now, they use it to play games. Falah adalah yang macam they start on apa ni. Falah dengan kakak dia
kalau kakak dah,
so don't ask me about macam social media yet macam because I'm still yet to macam learn juga how to do that. But then ada like few tips lah yang ni lah kan. So, social media tu macam bagi falangan kakak, the father Abinya yang macam monitor. Even Abi dia tengok dia punya status WhatsApp semua kan, hubungan tak perasan kata kan. Tapi Abinya lah because like like macam biar you split the responsibility lah macam tu lah kan. So because ni kan but kata itu something. Tapi in terms of gadget tu satu like macam in a way dia ada skills, dia ada develop macam dia pilih games, dia ada certain skills development. Yes, it's actually penting satu. Bila kata penting tu, okay, how do you define what kind of importance that gadget brings to ni kan? Macam gitu. Tetapi
tak adalah mostly bagi disadvantage to the kids apa semua.
End of the day I think sebab macam balance because macam sometimes these are the kind of things that makes them feel like macam they can do something useful. But it doesn't mean that sebenarnya macam kata that's all they can do. Because bila dia orang macam ada family macam biasa macam guna macam game gadgets ni semua, those are some of the skills that is going to be macam useful for them later on. Macam basically dari punya familiarization dengan teknologi apa macam tu. Because they really familiar with technology melalui gadget. And as dia bukan ni Gen Z is it? Dia orang punya ni.
Dia pun tak tahu. Gen Z lah kot.
That's their world. So they need
their
world technology. Dia no longer millennials. Dia Gen Z bawah lagi daripada millennials macam tu kan. So eventually all this kind of thing gadget stuff sebenarnya tu kan, this podcast macam gitu, this is it's not just for entertainment, just for entertainment, but it's we know that this is like the technology of the future. How they going to use it later on, it's something else kan. Macam tu lah. So I don't mind them macam nanti godek-godek lah ni yang kedon punya podcast ni apa semua kan. All this kind of thing. Let them know, because it's a useful skill. That's one thing. Tapi in terms of like macam, and then you tengok what kind of apa yang diorang guna macam tu, ialah macam how they kind of like interact dia lah dari segi macam kata yalah what they do with it, macam play games macam brothers one another semua kan. You kind of like see dia punya interaction.
So boleh lah boleh bagi gadget, but then kena kawal berapa lama dia orang guna gadget tu.
Yes, obviously. Tetapi macam I still need to kind of like do more ialah macam sebenarnya macam, but what I try to balance it out macam okay, macam dia stay home, housework memang dia buat housework. So macam I will kata give them instruction macam gitu, memang interrupt dia orang macam okay, stop doing this and do macam gitu. Maknanya kata we don't, I think it's more on like macam putting teaching them many other skills of life juga at the same time. If using gadget tu is part of them to explore something, we as parents also need to make sure they also explore other things as part of the survival. Yes. So if you see macam using gadget ni, the perspective like sebenarnya it's skill that is going to be useful for them, you kena make sure lah skill yang lain pun you buat juga. Kena buat apa ni, mengemas rumah, membasuh baju, memasak, because dia also macam ni tu. Okay, itu nak ngajar pula masak apa macam itu, because you got to be realistic lah kan. Got to be realistic lah kan. Zaman kita macam ni, zaman sekarang ni macam dia orang tu nak masak apa tengok YouTube kan.
Betul.
Kan tengok resipi semua macam itu. So macam lepas ni everything's on app. So macam how do you later on nanti maybe as they grow nanti you want to make how
nak masak tekan
a part of their life semua macam gitu kan. So kata maybe juga at the same time macam not too concerning because dia masih macam sekolah rendah, everything macam developing and yelah kena monitor yang closely lah.
Okay Kak, soalan yang terakhir
Okay.
Terakhir. Okay.
Terakhir untuk masanya.
Okay, terakhir untuk masa ni lah. Minum dulu Kak.
Minum dulu. Soalan apa tu?
Okay Kak, soalan terakhir. Apa harapan Akak as a parents untuk education kita in future?
Malaysia.
Yup, Malaysia lah.
Macam Malaysia, sekolah Malaysia.
Malaysia
sebab
pun
macam
kita tak mampu dah.
Macam untuk education. Betul lah. Okay.
As a parents lah Kak, in term of parents perspective, apa yang Akak nak, I mean, what can we do better? What can parents
do?
Yes, what can.
As a whole, macam itulah kan harapan. Well, I think after after so many years of daripada macam kita observing, macam being at government juga masa tu, kita pun tengoklah there are so kata for me myself I need to reflect back on what are my ideals. Okay, what are my ideals, my ideas, my opinions.
Okay.
I need to kind of like check back on that because like again, if you ask me this kind of question 5 years ago, my answer might be different.
Okay.
Now ni macam you dah macam bit more kata dah realistic sikit dah ni, you know that there's certain things that you can't do pun sebenarnya.
Yes.
Kan,
sebab
macam
akak I know you involved in
bila macam politik, so kan so macam kadang-kadang kalau dulu ni macam in the beginning I remember sama ada sekolah macam kita ni patutnya education kita ni patutnya gini kan. Oh my god. Now when you talk ni kalau saya masa education in general kan. Now I'm more interested dalam macam education general in terms of macam society building, as a nation building rather than like macam how this education like is going to do to my kids.
Alright.
Lah, so macam like you want to are you looking at micro punya effect
atau
to your
makro
kids atau macro punya effect to your kids?
Yes.
So macam as a mother, kita akan tendency untuk kita nak bercakap on micro effect of the education, right? Sebab anak kita. Tapi this is when sebenarnya macam some parents dia macam gitu, education saya ni hantar, maybe I don't want this kind of education yang macam gitu, I nak pergi hantar sekolah macam gitu. So mana you tengok sendiri kan whatever macam tu. But for us ni kata you taking a middle road dekat sini kan, this is basic which is good enough. Later on kalau you nak tailor tu, you tailor lah macam mana kan. So itu on my hopes in terms of ni. So susah juga nak answer soalan Don tu because like education system as a whole in Malaysia, it deals with the macro punya concern. Kan, not
dia
really
makro tapi I don't feel like dia more to equity, dia more to equality.
Yes. Okay.
Sebab we can see student underprivileged kan dekat tu kan. Diorang
Yes. Okay. I'm trying to put I'm trying to kind of like put ni macam itulah kan. If people can understand.
Dia more equal kan.
Yes.
Dia standardized
dia
kan
macam
semua.
Sebenarnya when we talking about this, I think for me as a parent yang macam I'm also kata an activist and like to see in general macam socially macam gitu. I think my hopes is that I'm not going to put a lot of hopes for the authority in a way like you got to do you got to do this untuk my kids. No. You got to do something for the society, but for my kids I'll deal with it.
Yes.
That kind of thing. And I think more parents parents dia macam tu juga. A lot of parents macam dia tak nak rely itu. That's why we got of course lah international school or some people homeschooling macam gitu. Tapi for me macam kata I'm more concerned in terms of like macam what kind of experience you want your kids to have. So that's why macam kata we want them experience sekolah kebangsaan. Kalau mungkin ada ni nanti. So macam whatever choices that we have there inilah kan. Yes, tapi kata if my message or the things that I would like to advocate, okay, because I do not want to put because at the day that kind of question too tricky, because I'm not going to ask what the Education Malaysia can do for me, for the kids, for me as a mother, but ask you as a mother what you can do for Education Malaysia, kind of like macam tu. So I do not want to be selfish and asking like what I can get from this Education Malaysia macam itu. So that's what I'm trying to say. Tapi what we can do kan as a community, kan, one thing macam satu, memanglah it starts from PIBG, tapi if you feel macam kat PIBG pun you tak boleh nak ni, yelah, you advocate like macam I think parents kata try to take macam kalau yang atas sekolah, any schools lah, macam schools kan, take the middle ground approach lah in terms of like macam kata make sure you this is one of the kind of things, you wanted your kids to also see kata why they are fortunate to a certain extent. Macam gitulah kan, because we as parents, siapa yang ada macam orang kata, yalah, we know that economically, those who are socially and economically orang kata at an advantage, the privilege groups ni kan. So they will lah macam kita nak macam ni, we give everything to the kids. Itu is up to them lah kan. Tetapi and we as parents pun, me myself pun maybe can afford that. Tetapi we want them to be aware.
Alright.
That hey, your father can afford to send you here and here and here. Okay, that doesn't mean that
you can.
Kan, that doesn't mean that macam maknanya itulah kot yang maybe kita boleh kind of like making them aware of whatever going on around them, because at the end of the day it leads to macam being humble.
Betul.
Dia macam gitu
values,
kan, that values
ada,
macam
kan?
gitu, because like kalau tidak they grow up like macam kata they grow up with a lot of advantage, but they actually didn't really see that, because actually they grow up with a certain privilege. Kan, kita pun juga tak nak juga macam orang kata just because kita tak nak anak kita ni konon-konon kita apa ni macam jadi macam macam yalah, kita ni mampu, so kita tak nak macam kita macam just because kita tak nak dia orang rasa bangga diri, kita cut off everything. Not really. So macam gitu kan, you do not want to orang kata put your kids at a certain disadvantage just because like macam you believe that we should be equal. Not so like that, but like macam when you do this, you kena bersyukur lagi apa semua. This is why you kena macam berusaha. Kalau budak lain dia tak ada buku apa semua, dia cakap macam you wanted to kind of like how to do that.
Hari tu benar cakap dekat Pala bila Pala malas pergi sekolah. Tengok budak dekat Sabah ni macam mana diorang pergi sekolah. But
sometimes they can't see it tau. They can't, because benda tu tengok kat ni, they don't feel it tau. So macam like in a way it's the experience juga, macam how you wanted to kind of like make them experience macam tu. So yeah, my hopes would be like macam for maybe our kids to have a sense of what are going on, what's going on around them, the society ni apa semacam gitu. It's kind of like quite important, and they can feel good about like macam the access that they have, but at the same time we do not want them, we want them to feel grateful and gratitude and use their punya advantage to for the benefit of themselves and others.
Okay, thank you Kak Shira. Okay, I think ini saja untuk podcast itu dah sampai sejauh ni. Kak Shira pun nak balik ke rumah dia. So I think I will close this podcast. Terima kasih Kak Shira.
Thank you Don. Don membagi soalan jemputan mengejut pun tak bersedia kan.
Thank you Kak Shira kerana datang ke podcast Sekolah Malaysia. Alright guys, thank you very much. Bye-bye. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.
Wow, sejam bercakap.